You are entering a mock draft live stream. Please stand by for Smitty.
Smitty is live Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern.
You are entering a mock draft live stream. Please stand by for Smitty. You are entering a mock draft live stream. Please stand by for Smitty. You are entering a mock draft live stream. Please stand by for Smitty. You are entering a mock draft live stream. Please stand by for Smitty. You are entering a mock draft live stream.
Live from the FantasyFootballShow.com studios. It's the Fantasy Football Show. Live! Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern.
It's time to mock draft, good buddies. It's time to mock draft. Your boy Smitty is here, per usual, on a Tuesday night. We mock draft pretty much Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Mondays and Wednesdays are iffy. Plan on me not doing it, but you might get an emergency mock draft session. But we're going to do it. We're going to do it now, and we're going to do it live.
It's time to mock draft.
So I sent this link out early to my people, okay, that are in my voicemail groups and all that. That's a benefit of doing that. But we've got this little number here, auction mock draft, dropping it now. Jump into that puppy, starting in 3 minutes and 28 seconds. I'm the only one in there, so this is going to fill up auction mock draft, regular ESPN mock draft starting in 42 seconds, and a sleeper mock draft starting just as soon as it fills up. 3 mock drafts, 1 regular snake sleeper, 1 regular ESPN sleeper, and 1, or that's this one, and 1 auction. All at once. Because that's how I roll. Here's the sleeper one. Jump into that. Your boy Smitty's drafting from the 12. 254 left in the countdown of the auction draft, which is filling up real swiftly. And then I am on deck at the 7 pick in this draft. In this ESPN draft, it went Jefferson. Oh, no. It went Jonathan Taylor, Derrick Henry, Cooper Kupp, Eckler, Jefferson, and your boy Smitty is now on the clock. Let's go Jamar Chase. I like it. I don't know why the sound's not working here. 2 minutes left in the auction. Sleeper draft is all full. We will start that one now. Boom, go. Russian is on the clock. The auction draft is now 2 spots available in the auction draft. That link I'll drop one more time. Auction draft right here. 1 spot left in the auction draft. ESPN draft, I'm up in 7 picks, and the sleeper draft, I am up in, I don't know, about 7 picks. 8 picks. Never thought Smitty would do an auction mock again. We've done a couple of them. They're kind of fun when you incorporate it into the mix. You know what I mean? Like, I think the problem was, and I wasn't thinking outside the box. You know, bad on me. Take a lap, me. We just do it all together. We do them all at the same time. 6 picks away in the ESPN Snake Draft. Auction draft room is open. We've got 1 spot left. I dropped that link a minute ago. Sleeper draft, we're at the 1.7. It went JT, Harris, Henry, McCaffrey, Eckler, Jefferson, and now Clayton is up, and he takes DeAndre Swift, which is fine. That's not early. I don't mind that. Cooper Kupp was a steal, though, at 1.8, Carrick. Jamar Chase was a bigger steal at 1.9. This is my number 2 or number 3 overall player. Jamar Chase right there. Matt, there are literally 3 mock drafts. I don't mean to put you on the spot here or make you take a lap. I'm not going to make you take a lap.
Take a lap. Take a lap.
But there are
lap,
3
take a lap.
drafts literally on my screen. And you can't get in, Matt. I don't know how to help you, pal. I'm trying my best. I'm up in 2 picks here. I'm literally doing 3 drafts at one time. I'm going to be on the clock here with back-to-backs. Okay, where am I at here? Looks like I could go a couple different... Oh, God, I'm on the clock over there, too. We'll go Diggs, and we'll go Javonte. That's kind of my go-to. This draft's about to start auction style. I'm on the clock here. 28 seconds left. Let's go. I don't normally draft cook, but let's try it. Over here, I got Diggs and Javonte Williams at the 12 and 13 back-to-back picks. The auction draft is about to start. We're 58 seconds away from starting in that draft. The ESPN Snake Draft. Your boy Smitty has Dalvin Cook, who I normally don't take, but you got to do this in mock drafts. You got to draft Henry. You got to draft... I won't draft Akers, but I'll draft, Henry. I'll draft Dalvin Cook. I'll draft guys like McCaffrey that I may not want normally, but I'll do it. There's nothing wrong with drafting those guys. What's up, Hefe? Hazelnut says hardcore. That's how we do it. It doesn't allow us to grab the open slot, Smitty. I don't know what to tell you. But it's on auto. We got 2 auto teams. Why did 3 of you turn auto on? Did you join the mock and then quit because it's auction? Like, come on, guys. Like, that ain't cool. That ain't cool at all. I think that's what you guys did you? Aferio, you went auto? Team 8 went auto, and Hartley, you went auto, bro? And team number 6? Guys, that's not cool. People are trying to get into this, man. Mike Williams is right behind Keenan in ESPN pre-draft rankings. I mean, it's head-scratching, Jacob, but then it's not, bro. You know? You missed the auction, and 3 people literally, or 4 people autoed their team as soon as they got their spot, which was not cool. Oh, Furio's back in. Okay. Furio's back in. Attaboy, Furio. I knew you'd come around, broski. I knew you wouldn't leave us hanging. Where's Hartley, though? Where's Hartley? Hartley, you're leaving us hanging, bro. I'm 5 picks away in the snake draft. I need to make sure my sound's on. Okay, we're good. I'm a whole round away from my pick over here. Najee went for 59. Ron Navy says he screwed up. That's okay. I'm stupid. Want join. That's okay, Matt. At least Matt's like admitting that he's having a problem, like instead of like acting like it's a system. I hate that. We got people doing that in the throne drop. Guys, punch a thumb up button. We got 22 thumbs up. I can now see it because I'm streaming straight to YouTube now. I'm not doing this streaming to Twitter and YouTube, and we're just gonna take care of YouTube. But I can see it now. 22 thumbs up, about 60 eyeballs in here. Can we punch that? Make that even? Frake is nominating a player. It looks like Taylor went for 63. Okay. On the clock over here. Look, here I am missing out on bidding again. I can't even see what's going on. DJ Moore, AJ. I'll go AJ Brown, I guess, right here. Okay, go back to the auction. JJ. So, how does Najee go for 59 and JJ's going for 72? That's a lot. Okay, I'm 9 picks away in the ESPN Snake Draft. I've got Cook, Jamar Chase, AJ Brown. Not bad. This sleeper draft, I'm almost on the clock. And now I am on the clock. You can tell by the sound. I've got 1 running back, 1 wide receiver. Not a lot at running back for me to take. Gibby's there, Mitchell, too early. So I got to go the wide receiver route, which is fine by me. The tight end route, we got George Kittle. The quarterback route, we've got Joseph Burrow. So let's go ahead and take Burrow here just to satisfy the timer. It sounds like I'm up in the other draft. Let's do McLaurin. That's a pretty well-rounded squad. Nominate a player, Cooper Kupp. Let's do it. Cooper Kupp, up for auction. Go. Always want to nominate a guy you don't necessarily want. Like, I'd take Cooper Kupp. I don't dislike Cooper Kupp at all. But I know Cooper Kupp is going to... people are going to spend a lot of money on him. So I want to get people spending. Matt, appreciate you. I appreciate Matt's honesty because a lot of people will say, "Oh, it's a system. It's a system." Matt's like, "Hey, I'm messing this up." Matt, your honesty is appreciated, bro. Let's give Matt a moonshot.
To the moon.
Good boy, Matt. What's Cooper Kupp going for? What did Cooper Kupp go for? 71. Okay, so, God, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, Cooper Kupp all went for 72 and 71 bucks. Jonathan Taylor went for 63. This is where we all made a mistake letting JT and Najee go for 59 and 63. Those were steals. In my horrible defense, which is piss poor excuse, I was trying to navigate the other mock drafts and I missed out on Najee and Javonte, which is the cost of running 3 mock drafts at once. Not the best recipe for an auction strategy, mixing it in to the combination of mocks here we got. So I like my team so far. Diggs, Javonte, Burrow, and McLaurin. Pretty solid. Double A's got Adams, Debo, Higgins, Mahomes. I don't know if I mean, that's a great quad that you got going there, but what's your running back stable gonna look like? Lamb, Hall's too early at 2.3. I mean, I know Derrick Henry 57. I'm on the clock here. Let's go. Let's go Metcalf. Eckler 64, 65. So let me get this straight. Eckler's going for $70. And we all let Najee, including myself, I wasn't here for it, but it's my fault. I wasn't here for it. Najee went for 59. Eckler's going for 67. JT went for 63. These baselines are crazy. There is no baseline yet. In this team, in the snake draft over here, I got Dalvin Cook, Jamar Chase, A.J. Brown, Metcalf. It's pretty strong. In a 12-team league? How's that even possible? I mean, my running backs are going to be confusing, but we shall see. Lamb, Hall's too early, bro. I know you're listening to my content on Hall. He's going to win leagues, but his ADP, so you don't just force it. You know what I mean? Like, it's a mock. It's okay. But just because your draft pick puts you in a spot where you're like, I might miss him. Like, you'd miss him in our community. No one's letting him fall to 3.10. But in a normal draft setting, you're going to maybe have a shot at him at 3.10. Still a good team, bro. Still love your team. Still top 6-7 team, even though you reached. But Chase, Cook, Herbert, Waddle, very, very solid. What are we doing here? McCaffrey went for 61. God, I'm missing everything on the auction. I come back, there's like two players, one player gone. Lamb chops. Lamb chops. Okay. Swift, Kelsey, Monty, Pittman, Jefferson, Chubb, A.J. Brown, Gibby. That's pretty good. Eckler, Bark. Okay. Let's see. Got to come back over here. What site are you doing mock drafts? You're doing it on ESPN and Sleeper, bro. It sucks because the computer teams are kind of the ones like bidding some of these guys up right now. And we had 3 people auto right from the beginning. They joined in and then they left. They joined in and then they left because they didn't realize. That's part of why I don't do auctions very often here. I like that we're doing them mixed in. It's hard for me. It's hard on me to do an auction while I'm doing 2 other snake drafts at the same time. Three mock drafts at once is how we roll. We're not going to do any different from here on out. I don't care if it's hard on me. I'm doing it for you guys. But would Lamb go for 59? That's about right comparatively to some of the other players. I forget what I was saying. The reason I don't do auctions, okay. The reason I don't do auctions is because usually we do one mock at a time, and then people will complain that, you know, they were waiting, watching an auction, but now it doesn't matter because we're doing other drafts alongside of it, so it's all good. But people bail. They get disappointed. They get so mad. Like, we got a thumbs down because we're doing an auction. Someone came in and did the thumb down as soon as there's an auction. It's like, come on, bro. I'm doing 2 snake drafts alongside of an auction. Let's go. I'll go 51. I've timed out. Schultz, I'll take it. I timed out on Schultz. Okay. Oh, God. Let's see. I'll go 53 over here. Over here, I'm going to time out. Hunt. I had to grab somebody. 55 on Adams. I think I'll let Adams go. But literally three people jumped in and they thought they were getting in the snake draft. And so as soon as they figured out, I jumped in the auction, I don't want to do an auction, they bailed. They bailed. So it's hard to do auctions on here. A lot of people don't like them. There's a real aversion to them. See, look, Jake says F auctions. You know, like this is the kind of vibe I get when I do an auction. Like people come for me, and they're mad about it. But we're not just doing an auction. We're doing 3 drafts at once. We're doing this sleeper snake draft, which we just completed, and we'll do another one. We're doing this auction draft. Fournette went for $39. I don't know how I feel about that. I wouldn't have spent it, but I don't know if it's not that bad, but. And then we have this ESPN snake draft, which we're in round 6. And your boy Smitty's got Cook, Hunt, Chase, AJ Brown and DK Metcalf. I'm feeling pretty good about that. We were. Debo went for 58. 58. You can see it right here on the right side of the screen. Can you see? I can't highlight it. Let me see. Right here. This is the draft log. So Debo just went. Hartley says, Smitty, I didn't mean to join the ESPN. I asked to get kicked. I can't kick anybody out of the ESPN, bro. So unfortunately, that's what happens. But I'm just saying that's the problem I have is when there's always people that like don't want to do it and then they leave it. And it's like we got auto picks now. So it's hard to do. No problem, Austin. I know you guys accidentally entered, but I won Swift at 51. I didn't even know that I won him. I like that. I'll take him at 51. Najee at 59. I'm okay with that. I'm on the clock here. What are we in? Round. Pick 66. So round 6. I guess AJ Dillon. Joe Burrow, 14. You can go high on these guys, or you can wait for a $10 Trey Lance. It's tough. It's too much. Like, in auction, 30 is a lot. $30, $32 for a Joe Burrow in auction is kind of like top of the third. $40 for Joe Burrow. I love Joe Burrow, guys, but you're paying what's equivalent to like mid-second round value right now. Maybe high second round. Too high. Don't even pay $30 for a quarterback in auction. That $40 equated to almost a first round pick, like a top of the second. So Joe Burrow just went at top of the second. That's too high. See, we already got 2 thumbs down from people that didn't want to do auction, but we're doing 2 other drafts. See the negativity that comes rolling in doing an auction draft? Unbelievable. Okay, Jefferson, Chubb, AJ Brown, Gibson, Waller, pretty solid. Eckler, Barkley, Keenan Allen, Elliott, Murray, McCaffrey, Andrews, Kamara, Deontay, Mike Williams, pretty crafty. Henry, Akers, too early on Akers, way too early on Akers. Wouldn't draft him in the 3rd round, bro. If you want to know why, rewatch today's video because we spent like an hour and a half on it. But do you trust yourself, trust your gut. Don't listen to me if you feel differently. How many people we got in here? 85 people. Punch that thumb up button for your boy Smitty. Harris, Hill. Kamara went for 44. Chubb went for 39. I missed both of those while I was talking. Hill, Allen, Kittle. That's a really good team. That's top 4 team. Harris, Hill, Josh Allen, Kittle, Mitchell. Up at 4 picks here. Bro, that is a good team. That's a top 4 team right there. Charles, I like it. You did early quarterback. This is when early quarterback makes sense. Look at the board. Look at what he did with early quarterback. He still grabbed Kittle instead of grabbing like a Pitts or an Andrews. Still got Mitchell instead of grabbing like a Gibby or works out fine. Early quarterback deployed perfectly right there. Top 3 team. Taylor, Aaron Jones, Evans, Connor, Sutton. Diggs, Javonte, Burrow, McLaurin, Schultz. I'd give myself a top 5 team. I don't know that I'd be in the top 2 or 3 yet, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm on the clock here. I don't have a quarterback yet. Why not? Diggs, 44, 48, 51. Joe Mixon went for 53. I really like my $51 DeAndre Swift. I mean, it's not like I got a screaming steal, but I didn't overpay by any means. I'm really comfortable with that $51 DeAndre price tag. What's up? What's up, Bendover? What's up, Austin? What's up, Highlight? What's going on, Squills? Hod Prime, you should nominate Smitty approved players first so viewers blow their money. That would be a fun strategy. Any more sleeper drafts? Yeah, we are, bro. We're just going over the teams. I mean, we do 3 drafts at a time, broski. I'm going to pick the end spots right now because it's just easier for me to do back-to-back picks when I'm sleeper, draft, boom. It's easier for me to do these back-to-backs. Diggs went for 54. Aaron Jones is going for 39. I'm up in 5 picks over here. I got A-Rod, Cook, Hunt, Chase, A.J. Brown, DK Metcalf, A.J. Dillon. Kind of went light at running back, but that's okay. Brian, I appreciate you. Jacob says his running backs are garbage. It's okay. It's a mock draft, pal. Finish the auction and run another mock. We are running another mock, broski. We don't need to finish the other auction. We're running a mock right now. Madden is full. Did you get in? Avatar's in. Clayton's in. Okay, here we go. It's go time. Dalvin Cook. I'll go 37 on Cook. I get in one I don't want to. I get in the one I don't want to. Well, you should have stayed. Oh, Eric did. Eric did stay. He did stay. And I appreciate him staying. Eric, we're doing more. Munoz got in. We're doing more, Eric. You don't need to leave, pal. Hey, I won Cook at 45. I usually go wide receivers in auction before I start hitting those running backs, but I'm fine with that. I mean, I spent under $100 on my 2 running backs. Hopkins. Did I get him? No, I got Renfro. Son of a... I tried to get Hopkins. You must be new. Highlight. We appreciate you being here, though. Yeah, we do short mocks so we could do more of them. But sometimes we go 6 or 7 rounds, but sometimes we go 5. But we're going to start making it... here, I'll do this one 6 rounds. Draft settings. We'll do... Here, we'll do 7 rounds on this one. Tyreek went for 43. That's pretty good. McCaffrey, Eckler, Kupp, Harris, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, Swift, Mixon, Henry. Chris is on the clock. Chris had that great draft. Let's see what Chris does from the 11th spot. Did Chris get lucky? Did he trip and fall to a great team, or does Chris know what he's doing? And silly white boy at the 12th spot. Terry McLaurin. I'm on auto pick. Rashad Penny is an extreme sleeper. Dre Locke will be trash and hand the ball off to him 20 plus times a game. I looked at your team. I mean, if I didn't say anything, it wasn't that I hated it. If I didn't see you as a top 3 or 4, 5 team, I didn't say anything. That's kind of how I roll. I don't like to tear apart anybody's team. I'll tell somebody, and that's not to say I didn't like it. It wasn't top 3 or 4. It could have been 6 or 7. You know, one thing. If I rank you middle of the pack, this means that one thing needs to happen. I need to be wrong on one of your players, and then boom. You need a link for the YouTube Premium subscription. You're gonna get a mashed potato if you're not careful, broski. Here's the YouTube membership link right here, buddy boy. Right there. James Cook. Sure. Yeah, that link right there. If you're not careful, I'll pin the link too. Here's the YouTube memberships. I'm not going to get Javante, unfortunately, but that's all right. I think I'm on auto over here, right? I don't know. Oh! I'm going to time out. I got to go Josh Allen. I couldn't even look at it. AJ Brown, Josh Allen, sure. Let's do it. I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. I think I could have went Brees, right? But it's okay because I wanted to try something different. Kelsey, 22-24. Sounds like I'm up in the ESPN draft. We'll go Pierce. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm not even looking at my team in the ESPN snake draft. I'm more focused on this auction draft where I've got 2 players for under $100. Swift at 51 and Cook at 45. I normally don't go Cook, but it's kind of a fun approach. Let's roll. Everybody drop an avatar emoji. He wanted the link to the YouTube exclusive memberships, and if he's not careful, he's going to get an attaboy. Herbert, okay. I like the ETN pick. I like the Breece Hall pick. Herbert pick is even though it's a tad early, it's still really good. Kelsey went for 32. Javante went for 62. ESPN on a phone is hit and miss, says rock out. Carrick dropped some avatar emojis. Kayla dropped some avatar emojis. Connor went for 35. Yeah, Jacob, it happens, bro. Don't even sweat it. He said not his best draft. It happens, bro, all the time. Don't even sweat it, bro. Okay, let's go back to this. So, Jonathan Taylor, Josh Allen, I was going to time out. I just punched it. I saw him. I'm like, I like him. Boom. 1 second left. At least pick someone I like. I probably would have went Breece Hall and AJ Brown if I could go back and redo that pick, but I was running out of time. McCaffrey, Andrews, Elliott. Elliott's too early at 3.2. Way too early, bro. Like he's a okay fourth rounder. He's an extremely risky 3rd round pick, especially at the top, in my opinion. Do you? But that's how I feel. J.K. Dobbins. Watch today's video if you want to get all riled up about it. Packers GOAT, what's up? Kelsey for 32 seems like a steal. I don't know if I'd say it's a steal. Let's say it's, 32 is probably equivalent dollar-wise to if you look at Cook at 45, Cook's a first rounder, roughly. Right around 10 to 14. I'd say that's Kelsey's in the second round. That's about right. Maybe even like mid to late second round at that price tag. Maybe end of second round. So I'd say it's good. I don't know if I'd say steal, but I'd say good. It's good. Coming back around. So Cook, Diggs, Fournette, Waller. Adams, Kelsey, Waddle, Connor. Not bad. Henry, Samuel, Kamara, Kittle. I mean, that team's really good at Munoz if Kamara plays. You know, DJ Moore for 35. That seems like a lot. I'm on auto pick again. Oh, well, that's okay. I'm going to auto pick this team the rest of the way. Aaron Rodgers, Cook, Hunt, Chase, AJ Brown, Metcalf, Dylan. It's okay. Mixon, Clayton Hartley's got Mixon, Javonte, Keenan Allen, McLaurin. Javante's great value at 2.4. Swift, Lamb, Pitts, Burrow. I like that. Jimmy, that's good. That's good. I mean, even a little early on Burrow in some cases, not in our community, but like outside of our community, you can maybe get him at 5.8, by the way. So like imagine if you got McLaurin and Burrow added to that team. But still, your top four is freaking lit. Top four team right there. Top four team for that top four. Jefferson, Aaron Jones, Higgins, Monty, Chase, Chubb, Metcalf, Gibson, not bad. Elliott. Monty went for 28, okay. Who am I going to get? Oh, boy. Snipe City. Snipe City, guys. Come on. Everybody leaves me all the guys that I despise drafting. Unbelievable. I should have just waited. I couldn't wait on a quarterback. I was going to time out. How high is Breece Hall going to go? Dang, man. I guess I'm just going to go with these two guys. I mean, it's Snipe City. It really is Snipe City. You guys are drafting like animals over here. Just complete monster draft selections. Just stealing away everybody and everybody from everybody. I'm going to review Team Tracy. Got Prescott, Monty, Edmonds, Diggs, Adams, Pitts. I don't like the running backs much, but I love the wide receivers and the tight end. And, of course, you know, that you pay the price when you do that. So not bad, but I think a little more balance is better if possible. Ron, is this Ron? Burrow, Hall. Breece Hall went for 40. AJ Brown, 34. Taylor Allen. So Taylor Allen, AJ Brown, Mitchell, Hollywood Brown. I've done better, honestly. I don't think that's top three. I don't. McCaffrey, Andrews, Elliott, Akers. Not a big fan of these two running backs at the third and fourth round, so you're not going to get a high grade from me, but it doesn't mean that I'm right. You know, trust your gut. But those are two of my bigger avoids, Elliott and Akers, especially back-to-back. Eckler, Evans, ETN, Mahomes, St. Brown. I really like that team. I like that. Avatar, Cooper, Cup, Barkley, you know how I feel about that. That's just too early, but I like the Breece Hall pick. I like the Pittman pick's good. DJ Moore pick is good. That's good. Mark Andrews 31, AJ Brown 33. AJ Brown feels like a pretty decent value, I guess, there. Keenan Allen. Let's see what Keenan Allen goes for. Todd, Chase, Chubb, Metcalf, Gibby, Deontay, Jefferson, Aaron Jones, Higgins, Monty, Kyler, Swift, Lamb, Pitt. I still like this team. This is probably my favorite team. Yeah, good job, guys. I'm going to close this ESPN draft because it's annoying me. And I'm going to stick with the auction. Give me Barkley. Yeah, I want him. Drive the value up. Yeah, 7. Do it. 10. See, there's a trick involved. Like, you hit that button quick, right? If I get him at 23, I'll take it. But you hit the button quick. I'm not saying this isn't a good value. Like, I expect him to go near the 40s or whatever, but 35, 40. But, like, even if you don't like a guy, I was going to say, I could take him at 20. Even I'll take him at 25. I think people are running out of money and they're afraid to spend. 25 for Barkley is fine. From somebody that's like pumped the brakes on Barkley, I'm okay with that. That's not a bad price at all. Mike Williams, Madcap. Look at these teams. Cook, Diggs, Fournette, Waller, Wilson, JK. I had a show on JK and Fournette today, silly. So you're going to be hard-pressed to get a big stamp of approval out of me on that one. But I did like your start. I do like the Waller pick a little bit. It's a little early, but it still feels good. I don't mind it. But JK and Fournette are big avoids for me, pal. So do you trust your gut? But that's my opinion. Adams, Kelsey, Waddle, Connor, Jacobs, Hurts, okay? Not as good as the other team, in my opinion, Chris. You crushed that other one. Henry, Debo, Kamara, Kittle, Jackson. It's pretty good. It all depends on what happens with Kamara for you. You live and die by it. These receivers are okay, but you see how you're forcing it? Feels very imbalanced. I don't know. Mike Williams, $22. Not bad. I guess it's about right. Yeah, you asked me to review this team earlier. Akers and Akers and Elliott, too early for me. Oh, I'm on the clock. Time out. Gibby for 20. It's reasonable. Like, I don't want to pay more. Like, I don't want to bid, but I'm looking at it. I'm like, you need a running back. It's reasonable. I mean, it's especially if no one has running backs yet or something, like that's a good amount. That's a good bid. $20 for Gibby. Very, very decent. Where am I getting Barkley? And I'd take him in the mid to late third, maybe. Like but usually there's players there I love better. I'm not taking Barkley. We're doing another sleeper draft. Don't worry. What do I look like? What do I look like, bro? Smitty, can you message me somehow and let me know how to get into these mocks? Matt, I'm dropping them in the same chat box, bro. And then you just got to click the link. You know, there's nothing. I mean, that's all I'd tell you in a DM. Hey, Matt, click the link. Good talk. I'll see you on the live. Let's skip the DM, bro, and just take care of it right now. You know what I'm saying? How do people know what to think? Let's see this. I can't read until I pull it over because it's like tiny on my screen. How do people know what you think about Fournette? We talk about him every day. How do people not know? Yeah, I know. Meet the woo. Oh, God, I'm forgetting who's going up for auction. Jacob. So Waddle went for 20. Man, I missed out on Waddle. That's a pretty decent value. I don't know why the draft is stuck. Okay, already reviewed these teams. Do another mock draft. I'm going to take the 12 pick again, only because I need to be at the end. It's just too hard for me. I'm sorry. I'm rotating, so I'm not taking it the whole time. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. I got 3 voicemail chats, or 4 of them, Nafel, so I don't even know what one to drop it in. Here's the link. Kyle Pitts 22. Man, I'm missing everything. How am I supposed to bid? I've been hitting it. Takes me elsewhere. Says Matt. I don't think it's taking you elsewhere, bro. I think it's taking you to the sleeper. You just maybe aren't signed in or something. Know what I mean, broski? You might need to be signed in. You know what? We'll do another one. We'll do another one side by side. Hold on. Mock draft. DM me on Instagram right now, Matt. I'm going to give you the link, but I can't help you if you're clicking on it. I'm going to do the 12 pick again. DM me. And I'll send this link to you, but you know, I can't help if you're guys in the mock draft group on the IG. I'm sending a link right now. Boom. There you go. Zach, you're going to miss it, man. Josh Allen for 15. So look at the difference, guys. This is why you don't bid on a quarterback early. Joe Burrow, $42. Joe Burrow, $42. Josh Allen, 15. Wow. That's what happens when you bid early. You know what I'm saying, broskies? Okay, here's the link. I dropped it in that chat. Now I'm going to drop it in here for the rest of you. Go get it. Link dropped. Linkage dropped. These bids are wild. They're not even consistent. They're all over the place. Swift went. So Adams, I'll take Adams, and kind of wanted to do it differently, but I'm going to go with my boy. Okay, here we go. $14, not bad for Mahomes. Kayla, good job. Pittman, this should get interesting. Got a lot of Pittman believers in here. Not that I don't. I like Pittman. I just don't like him in the third. I like Pittman, though. X Factor says this will be my first year doing a dynasty. X Factor, let's go live on the Dynasty channel after this one, okay? Do you have a link to the Dynasty channel? Let me give you the link to the Dynasty channel right now. I need everybody in here to go subscribe to the Dynasty channel, because we're going to go live right after this on the Dynasty channel, and maybe we'll do a mock draft on there. So here's the Dynasty channel. Sub to the Dynasty channel. And I'm missing all the bidding right now. Please click that link right there. Avatar, did you get that link okay? I didn't see anything come through. No pressure or anything. But I didn't see anything come through on the YouTube memberships. No pressure. I just want to let you know nothing went through when you asked for it. Subscribe to that Dynasty channel. I just dropped the link. We'll go live and do a Dynasty mock draft. We may only do one. Logan, you timed out there, pal. Or no, maybe you dropped it in time. Najee falling. Wow. Hefe's on the clock. Okay, I'm going to go. So Swift went. Let's go wide receiver in this one and try it out. $21 for Herbie. A little, that was probably okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Hey, Smitty, can you select from the 5th pick? If I do another draft, I will. In the Dynasty mock, or... So, everybody subscribe to the Dynasty channel. The YouTube membership, exclusive membership, is in the link that's pinned. Is the link that's pinned. And then the Dynasty channel. Let me see if I can put both of those links in the same pin. I don't know if it'll let me actually. I'm going to throw a little avatar emoji out there. Avatar in the house. Yeah, buddy. I wish ESPN would change their clock sound. It's the most annoying clock sound I've ever heard in my life. It's like it's not even it doesn't even sound like a clock. It sounds like worse than the first Nintendo game audio, like sound effects. Ever since Matthew Berry left, they've fallen apart. Completely fallen apart. Eli Mitchell for $13. That's pretty good. Damn, I missed out on that one. I would have paid $13 for Eli Mitchell. That's pretty good. Waddle. and Kittle. Let's go Waddle and Kittle. Trey at 9 is pretty decent. Yeah, it sounds like an alarm clock that's like the speaker's blown out. It's like, I'm liking my team here. Adams, Devontae Adams, Javonte Williams, Jalen Waddle, Kittle. Pretty well rounded. DJ, you got Mixon, Diggs, Connor, Mahomes. That's pretty good, bro. Code's got Swift, Lamb, Monty, Burrow. I like that a lot. That's where I like Burrow, or that's where I like Monty. Like end of the third round, it's kind of turning into a 4th round pick. I'm okay with that. Debo, McLaurin, Cook. I like that so far, Kyle. Let's see what you do here. Don't crap the bed, bro. Don't drop a big deuce right in the nicely made bed, bro. 5 seconds. What are you doing? I got to go over here. Hollywood. Okay. Let's see what he did. Kamara. Oh, that's fine there. Rock out. I like your team, bro. That's where you draft Kamara. That's really, really good. McLaurin, Debo, Cook. 8 or 9 out of 10 drafting, bro. Nice job. That's how you deploy a Kamara team. I'm only doing it in like 1 or 2 leagues. I'm not owning Kamara in a bunch of leagues, but that's how you deploy an Alvin Kamara drafting and redraft. Seriously, that deserves a standing ovation.
Let's go! Mashed potatoes!
You can't deploy an Alvin Kamara redraft squad better than that. Why is this sitting right in the way? I'm so sorry. Sutton, Hollywood Brown, Darren Waller. I think I can afford not to go after Darren Waller. Henry, Chubb, Metcalf. I might not review these teams again. Like, I know we're adding more players, but, I can only do what I can do. His mom always said I'm doing the best I can. She'd scream it at me. I'm doing the best I can. Leave me alone, little Smitty. Henry, Chubb, Metcalf, Waller. Eckler, Aaron Jones, Pitts, Pittman. McCaffrey, Evans, Barkley, Mike Williams. Kupp, Kelsey, Herbert, Gibby. That's pretty good. That's a weirdly like early tight end, but not really. Kelsey's pretty good there. I don't like Kelsey in the top of 2. Or a little early Herbert, but it all works out. It all bounces really nicely. Waller went for 16. A-Rob's up. Logan's got Jefferson, Andrews, Higgins, Fournette. It's not bad. I don't like Fournette, but that's at least you're not reaching for him. Cuff him to White, bro. Cuff him to White. I know you don't have to do it in this draft. White's not going to go in the 7th round, but if you do this, Chase, Hill, Allen, Mitchell. Okay, Brian, it's all on the line right here, bro. You can literally maybe win this draft if you smash this, bro. Walker, you know what? It's too early, but like if it landed, you would, you do good, but like you can't take Walker in round 5. It's too early, but I really like where you were going with this. And Walker at 6.10 would be a smash. And then what would you do here? I'm on Ross St. Brown. It seems a little costly, but I'll bid. I don't know if I'm going 14. Oh God, no. I got Elliott on a man. I got a DK. Oh God. I screwed that team up. I timed out and got Elliott. So disappointed in myself. Timed out and got Elliott. Look at these two going back and forth, driving Kittle up. Waller just went for 16. Kittle's going for, I guess it's about right. You know what? I'll jump in. I'll do 117. No, I'll make you pay more. Can't believe I timed out an Elliott. Does anybody want to trade? Does anybody want to trade? I'll trade. Whoever takes Gibby you can trade me for Elliott right now. Kittle went for 19. So anyway, good team still, Brian, but definitely in a real draft, wait till the 6th round and get Walker and smash, bro. This team would smash if you would have done that in a real draft. I want a timeout here. I guess AJ Dillon. And then, I think I'll go back to the running back. Judy for 11, Cooks for 10. Did I really just... Man, I don't, there's no wide receivers left. I definitely don't like this approach in auction. I'm not liking my team at all. And all the players are just getting ripped off the board. Definitely don't feel this team at all. I mean, like, I didn't even realize all the wide receivers are pretty much gone. Smitty, I'll give you a ham sandwich for Zeke Elliott in a deal. Done. What are your thoughts on taking Hunt over Clyde? I mean, ADP-wise, I feel like they could be argued in the same place, but I feel like I can get Clyde a little later, but maybe I'm wrong on that. Maybe that's not the case. I got my green. Oh, Avatar. Loyal member, Avatar. Avatar. Join the exclusive group. Why didn't that make a sound?
Let's go! Mashed potatoes!
Appreciate you joining, Avatar. I really botched this. It's hard. You know, maybe I should do an auction. No, you know what? We have to do it. You know what? I have to bite the bullet. I have to just do a piss poor job on my team to make sure we do an auction because I don't want you guys getting bored in here. And, you know, I feel like, thank you, Avatar, for joining, by the way. How did it, weren't you already joined? I'm confused. But, man. Thoughts on A-Rob? I like A-Rob, but I think people are overdrafting him. I think definitely people are overdrafting him sometimes. Not every time, but sometimes. Come back to Lazard. I like Lazard. I like the lizard, bro. I just don't want to put him on the... Everyone's giving me a tough time about not putting their player here.
The Moon Men, dropping loads in outer space.
Space monsters.
These space monsters here. Look at these monsters. I wouldn't put Lazard on here. People were giving me a hard time. Look, not everybody's gonna make the space station attempt and trip. You know what I'm saying? Am I timing out somewhere? I feel like I am. No. I already timed out on here. And there's no, I saw the comment, the Zeke hate. Open 24. Look, Zeke at 3.12 is not a steal in my opinion. I respect you for believing so, but it's just not in my eyes. What did I do over here? I'm gonna get blasted. I hate taking Amari Cooper, but I'm gonna do it. That team's already trashed. Okay, I won Lamar, so I'm kind of shaky on Lamar this year. I'm shaky on Cook. This is definitely not a team I normally would draft. This is one of those cases where you got to be careful. Like I am a victim of my own advice, not trusting or taking my own advice. You got to be careful not to bid on guys you don't really want to own. Like if you're gonna, like, let's say you're not gonna go after Cup. Appreciate you, Avatar. Let's say you want to go after Cup, or you don't want to go after Cup. You love Cup. You know, you take him if you got him. I don't really want Cook. I don't mind doing it in a mock draft. I don't really want Cook, and I landed him because I bid, and I won the bid. It's a lesson. It's a lesson. You got to make sure you don't mess up like that. Quarterback. Do I have a quarterback yet? No, I don't. So let's go with Tom Brady. Sure. Not my best work, but it's pretty good. Not my best work. I mean, you guys this is Snipe City here. I would definitely have a better team in a regular draft. We're training each other hardcore. This is like massive, like boot camp here, because this is mock draft boot camp because you guys are such good drafters. It is Snipe City. This will be interesting if everybody overbids like crazy. Zeke is hated on for no reason. No reason, Open 24? You want to call in and explain yourself? No reason? No reason? Here, bro. Here, the floor is open to you.
Call into the show. Call into the show.
Call into the show. Dial 602 NFL. Down.
Call into the show, broski. Call into the show. Explain yourself. No reason? No reason? Diggs, Connor, Mahomes. I already kind of reviewed these teams. I think Taylor, Keenan Allen, Hall, Goddard at 4.12 is way too early. You know, it's okay to do this in a mock, so it's good to I think hear it. You know, it's not that it's a bad player. It's just way too early. Use the pre-rank list, Kayla. Like another thing, you'll see that he was nowhere near. 1 second. All right, sorry about that. But Kayla, yeah, I mean, let's see. Did I win anybody? Did I win anybody? No, I didn't. Amari Cooper, $6. I should have did that. See, I'm not here for it. I'm screwing this up. You're live on the Fantasy Football Show. Who am I talking to? Smitty,
what's up? It's open 24 hours.
Okay.
I had to call.
Yeah. You definitely needed to call in because it's not for no reason, bro. Zeke Elliott, like, you're the one that's got to defend why he's worth taking when he's got almost 1,500 carries to his name, and history is on the arguments, the side of this argument. History is on it, saying that that's almost impossible to walk in and do in today's NFL. There's no one even close to relevant that has near 1,500 carries, not touches, carries, bro. So, like, while he could have one more year, it's one of those things where, like, you could be right and I could be wrong because I'm predicting that I'm in the middle, like, depending on the ADP. But, like, anywhere near, like, even the top of round 4, like your 4th drafted player, I think you could be right. I'm not saying it would be crazy and I'd be like, oh my God, I can't believe he had one more year left. But the odds are extremely against it, bro. for him to come out and have, because he's lost a step, guaranteed. And when you lose a step at the go ahead. Go ahead, shoot. You there?
Yeah, man.
Go ahead. Apparently he's not open 24 hours. No, we can't. We can hear you, but you're not talking.
Okay. Sorry. No, I did. You were breaking up a little on me. So I didn't know that you took Zeke at the 312. That's my first point. So 312 is too high. I agree. But if you're going to take DK over him, I mean, you got to defend that. What's DK going to do that DK?
Take DK over Elliott?
Running back, 9 last year, and everybody was hating on him. Like, he's still going to finish at least in the top 10 running backs, even if he lost a step. I agree with you. And by the way, I hate some Eagles fans, so I don't want to take him. But if you can get him in round 6 or 7, like, who else are you taking that if it can help your team? Like, Zeke is why are people taking Zeke in round 7 and they're taking Dalvin Cook and Derrick Henry and Fournette in round 2 and 3? You know,
bro, like I just said, near 1,500 carries. No one in the NFL has near 1,500 carries. That is an astronomical number, man. And not to
I mean, he's still going to get carries this year. Even if he gets 3.2 yards of carries, he's going to end up with 1,000 yards and 12 touchdowns or something. We're just going to put him as good value where he's getting drafted. Not at the 3.12. Let me make that clear. I didn't know that you took him that high in the auto draft.
It's still, bro. You're talking as if he's got a really good shot at staying healthy. He doesn't. The history will tell you. Like, history is completely against you on this one. I'm not saying you can't be right, but you're speaking about it like with this confidence that Zeke is he's gonna be a top 10 running back again. We don't know that he's gonna be a top 10 running back. He's gonna be hard pressed to deliver that. Not saying he can't, but it's all an odds game where there's a percentage chance that a guy is going to do something and a percentage chance he's not. Now, granted, I could be wrong on predicting what percentage chance, right? But the odds are extremely, extremely against if he gets enough work to be a running back 1. Not just top 10, bro, to be a running back 1, period. If he has enough carries to be a running back 1, he will almost certainly get hurt. Based on based on history, and if he doesn't get enough work to hurt him, he's probably not going to be as efficient enough to warrant his ADP. So it's like a double-edged sword.
Yeah, depending on getting hurt, that's a whole different story. I'm just saying, if he gets the carries again and stays healthy, there's almost zero chance that he doesn't finish.
But bro, that's the whole point, though, is he's not like staying healthy. Is Tony Pollard is so much better than him at this stage in Tony Pollard's career. Like, it's not even close. Like, Tony Pollard's in his prime. Elliott's on the decline for sure. I mean, you can see, like, he still could be productive per start, but his age and the mileage will make him look good, get hurt. Like, that's the way it works when you get to his age level with his carry total. But again, it comes down to, like, what do I think the odds are he could get starter volume and stay healthy? 15%, 20%. And you might say 70, but that's fine. If you say 70, I'm going to say it's like 20%, which is possible, but there's no way I'm spending a fourth round pick on that, in my opinion.
What round would you take him in?
If he fell to round 5 and the right players weren't sitting there, because there's still a handful of players I'm going to like more in round 5. There's going to be a handful. And you said DK. I'd take DK in a heartbeat over Elliott. In a heartbeat, bro.
Really? The true lock?
First of all, it might be Geno Smith, but second of all, this guy can pull in 10 TD passes in any environment. He's just that kind of wide receiver. You know, he's the kind of guy that can survive a bad quarterback situation. Look at Calvin Johnson, how well Calvin Johnson did. And before you say he's not Calvin, I'm not saying he's Calvin Johnson, but he's similar in the fact that he is a player that can jump ball, catch anybody, any defender in the league. This guy is probably a higher vertical than any player, any wide receiver in the NFL, or he at least if from a running like a 2-3 step jump, he could probably touch higher on the goalpost than anybody in the NFL. I would venture to say
for fantasy, I would rather take Pittman in the 5th than DK in the 3rd or 4th.
Well, DK's not going in the 3rd; he's going in the 4th.
If you're betting on Zeke getting hurt, are you also not taking Derrick Henry or Dalvin Cook or Dobbins?
I mean, apparently you haven't watched the show in a while. which is fine. I can't expect you to watch every 24 Open 24. I know you've been with me for a while, but I definitely haven't seen you in a while in the chat. We did a whole show on Akers, Fournette, and J.K. Dobbins today for 2.5 hours, talking about how they're all avoids. But I'm a pretty big like stay away from Cook. I just got him in the auction, like to try it out, because sometimes I think when you're against a player, it does some good to draft him in a mock and see, how do you really feel? Like, does it change your mind? By the way, I'm missing all the auction guys, all the whatever. But what I will say is that Henry, of course, I'm staying away from Henry. Like, I'd take him in the right spot. Like, let's say he fell to past, round pick 6, pick 7, pick 8, and I'm sitting there in one league, and I'm like, you know what? Again, same thing with Elliott. There's a certain percentage chance that he could have one more year, but the odds are so against it. History saying that Derrick Henry cannot survive another 29 carry a game season, and that's what Tennessee's going to ask him to do. Literally, do you know that Derrick Henry has 920 carries in a 2.5 year span? I just told you that Elliott had 1,400 and something carries. Henry has almost 1,000 in 2.5 years. Like, he's gonna fall off the face of the earth so hardcore, bro. It's not. You're not gonna even.
So you take Zeke over Henry after ADCs, then, right?
No. I mean, obviously, Henry's going in the first round. Like, if he fell to the bottom of the first round, that would be a better deal than even Zeke falling to the bottom of 4. Yeah. Like, I'll take Henry if he falls. If anything, I'll trade him. Like, could Henry do good in weeks 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Yeah. And just like I said last year, for anybody that drafted Henry, trade him by double-digit weeks or you're going to be sorry. Because history told us he would get hurt, bro. History told us the writing was on the wall, and it said you rush for over 400 carries on top of running for 2,000 yards. The odds of you staying healthy the next year because your body is so broken down, very slim. And look what happened. And people are going to say, oh, it's a freak injury. No, his body was susceptible to injury more than it would have been because he ran for 2,000 yards. And he also ran over 400 times because the Titans are stupid with how they use him. And getting rid of A.J. Brown, having less field, better, it won't have as good a field position. And he's going to see more stacked boxes. Derrick Henry's going to get smashed. Yeah, he'll break through. He'll have some big games. But Derrick Henry is one of those players that he needs to get through the hole because he's not the most shifty and elusive running back when he's behind the line of scrimmage plodding around trying to find an open hole. He's a guy that wears you down, and by the end of the game, defenses can't tackle him, and if there's an open hole, boom, he's gone, and you can't really take him down. That's why he'd have 30 yards in the first half of some games, and you're like, where's Derrick Henry? Where's Derrick Henry? He literally had a lot of games last year where you were like, 30 yards, what's he doing? And then the second half, he finished with 150 and 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, I understand everything you're saying. I'm saying the way going that far is only because you have a chance to get hurt. And there's guys going ahead of them that have just as much chance to get hurt.
Do they? But you say that Open 24. You say that, but there's nothing to back it up. What do you mean they have just as good a chance to get hurt? What do you mean by that?
Christian McCaffrey and Saquon Barkley have played how many games this year?
But I'm not.
Missed 5 games in his career, I think.
But again, I don't think you've been watching lately. I'm not advocates of drafting either one.
Oh, fair.
You what?
Yeah, I just think at value. At value. If he gets hurt, then okay, yeah, sure. But if he doesn't get hurt, you're definitely getting value. Not as a 3-1-2, but anything in like the 5th round, I think you got to grab him. Unless there's certain people on the board.
I mean, hey, I appreciate the take. I'm merely arguing that anybody defending McCaffrey, and I'm with you on that. Anybody defending McCaffrey as if people avoiding him, I didn't bid on anybody in this auction.
I didn't let you get, man.
No, it's all right. It's already the team's already jacked up because I'm trying to run 2 different things. But I'll just say this. I'll end it on this. Anybody, Christian McCaffrey, even Barkley, until Barkley proves himself, he's worthy to a certain degree. I'm not avoiding Barkley, but I'm not drafting him in the 2nd round. Anybody that's defending Barkley in round 2, round 3 I'm okay with. Anybody defending Barkley in round 2, Christian McCaffrey in the top 5, Derrick Henry in the top 5, Zeke Elliott as a 3rd rounder or even early 4th rounder. Like any of those scenarios, and Mike Thomas, like anywhere in the top like 8 rounds. Chris Godwin, people were taken in February and March and in April in the 5th round, just blindly grabbing him. Like anytime a player, J.K. Dobbins coming off the ACL, these guys are avoids until they fall to a value where there's no risk. You know, like J.K. Dobbins is a huge risk. Like, and I've been saying that a while. Fournette's a monster risk. There's a lot of risk with both those guys.
Like those guys are risking like the 3rd round and the 6th round. Like you're not getting anybody that's that much better. There's always risk in play. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But, AJ Brown is bad.
All right, pal. Appreciate you calling in.
Take it easy.
Later. He's been with me a while. I appreciate Open 24. Okay, there's a couple of super chats that came in that I didn't take care of yet. G Money, I'm sorry, bro. You still here, G Money? G Money said from the 12th spot, you go Swift and Javonte with the 12-13. Do you go Hall and wide receiver at the turn? Sure. I'm not opposed to that at all. G Money, you still here? I'm not opposed to that at all. You don't have to go wide receiver. I prefer you get one of them if best player available allows it, for sure. Parker said, would you rather Swift or Cook? Oh, this is the same one. And can you explain? Parker, are you still here? G-Money, you still here? I hope you both are. Look, guys, I screwed up this auction. I'm going to turn the sound off. Because I'm trying. This is a tough thing to pull off. Let's do one more mock draft on Sleeper. And we'll make this one 5 rounds. We'll do 10-second timer because I jacked up trying to do too much. Especially taking calls on top of it. That was dumb. That was dumb on my part. But it was fun doing the auction, and I appreciate you guys. All right, here is the link. I'm going to go from the 9 spot because I can pay more attention. I'm dropping the link here. Is G-Money still here? G-Money still here. Okay. And Parker, are you still here? And then there was somebody else that send Smitty your rent money, says Avatar. Now, don't do that, but I always appreciate any of your super chats, but they're not expected. Nobody send me their rent money. Matt with the super. Matt, appreciate your super chat. You said nothing with it, but you sent it, and I appreciate it. Walker and Hall every day, same topics as Danielle. I mean, I'm not really talking about either one right now, but appreciate it. Smitty loves Zeke, says Austin. Pretend it's DK. It's a mock, but Zeke is a way better pick. That was earlier before I got him to call. Open 24, I appreciate you. You've been here for a long time with me for years. I think you've been here for years. G Money says, let me start this draft. G Money says Swift or Javonte, 12 and 13. So Hall, even like Burrow and Waddle, Burrow and DK at your 3rd and 4th. I know Open 24 just said he'd rather have Zeke than DK. I'd take DK, McLaurin, or Waddle at one of your wide receiver spots, and I'd even go Burrow or Herbert. But I'd rather have Hall and Waddle, Hall and McLaurin, Hall and DK all day long to mix with Swift and Javonte. G-Money, that's a league-winning strategy. And this one, would I rather have Swift or Cook? I worry about Cook, and Open 24 said, why do you draft Cook? I'm not drafting Cook. I did in the auction just to try it, and it didn't feel good. I hated my team, so it confirmed everything I've been saying about Cook. I just don't trust him. I don't trust him at all, bro. I'd much rather have Jefferson or Kupp or JJ or DeAndre Swift. Swift, I think, could be a top 5 running back. Swift could be a top 2 to 5 running back in 2022. 80 to 90 of you still in here. 70 thumbs up. Can you guys punch that and help your boy Smitty? Let's get that to match up. I'd appreciate that. Yeah, Swift. Okay, Clappin is on the clock here. All right, your boy Smitty's up, and Smitty's going to take... We'll go Swifty. What's up, Fantasy Dog? Where is the draft button? You should be able to click the green plus sign that will light up when you're on the clock, broski. Avatar taking Adams and Cook. Todd's taking Javonte and who? Your boy Smitty's on the clock. Oof. You snipers, man. Let's try the Kelsey Swift. I don't like Kelsey this early. No, Mixon's there. We'll go Mixon. Mixon Swift. Yeah, sometimes we have trolls, so you got to draft for them because they'd rather not practice. I don't know. I would want to mock. Rock out is up. Tyreek Hill and Jefferson, pretty good. Let's see what you do at running back, broski. Henry and Fournette. Oh, you missed my Fournette video earlier today, didn't you? Oh, we were going to do 10-second, weren't we? We'll turn it into a 10-second at the end of this. I love that duo. This will be interesting. I like this. Mixing at 2-4 is good. It's good value. Eckler, Chubb. Harris, A.J. Brown, Hall. I like it. Good trio, very balanced. Jefferson, Aaron Jones, and who? Brian? Pitts, okay. That's a little early, though. McCaffrey, Evans. Fournette looking like Eddie Lacy. Yep. ETN, I like it. McCaffrey, Evans, ETN. Mahomes, Fournette, Henry. Okay. We're going to take the highest ranked player. We'll just go Keenan Allen because he's ranked the highest. I don't know who I'd take here. Let's see, Swift. I could go wide receiver. Let's go Scary Terry McLaurin, maybe. I mean, we love Hall. We love Hall. He'll climb to the second eventually, but you can't draft him in the second when his ADP is still in the fourth. You know what I mean? It's not about do I think he'll earn it. You can't. Just because I think Javonte is going to be a top 5 running back, you can't take Javonte at 4. You know what I'm saying? So it's not about that. Of course, I think Hall is going to explode from even the 3.1. He's going to explode from it. But we just got to make sure, we draft appropriately. You can do whatever you want in the mock. I only switch out when someone's trying to draft on purpose that way. You know what I mean? Is Raj in the building? Oh, different Raj. Well, you're still welcome, Raj. Appreciate you being here. Austin. Figure it out finally, but just watching now. Sorry, Matt. Matt, we mock draft almost every night, okay? So you'll be back. You'll be back, broski. Williams, Debo, Burrow, Waddle. Love it. Top 4. Adams, Cook, Higgins, Metcalf. Okay. Not bad. Diggs, Lamb, Herbert. I like it so far. You land this running back here. Thank you, Raj. Appreciate you. We appreciate you on the other lives, too. Let's pause this. I'm going to take see. I've got, I need a wide receiver. I don't have to take a wide receiver, but I wouldn't mind grabbing a wide receiver. Let's try Waller there to see what that would look like. We're going to go corner. Resume. Highlight says, so I've been high on Breece Hall, but all people tell me is they won't draft a Jet. I love it. I love it. Let people say that, bro. That's the best thing that could ever happen to his ADP. Open 24 says Zeke overall finishes in PPR. The past doesn't matter, bro. And the whole thing about him being hurt last year, like all that does, what matters is he walks into 20. Nothing matters. The past doesn't matter. How good he was doesn't matter. How many years he's done, it doesn't matter. In the sense that like he can bring that into this year. Zeke Elliott walks in with almost 1,500 carries to his name. So if he's going to get volume and hold off the better running back Pollard, who outshines him in every category now, and hold him off, I don't think it's going to happen. But is there a chance? Sure. Do I think it's going to happen? No. I think it's a really low odds, bro. But like if you took him at like 5.2, I'd be okay with it. Like he looks pretty good. Like I'll admit he looks pretty good, but it doesn't mean he's going to hold up. It's different when you're in pads, bro. I'm okay if you'd rather have some wide receivers like Higgins over DK. It's fine. It doesn't matter to a degree with what I'm saying, bro. You can't say, oh, he's had X number of seasons of, you know, being 2 or top 5 or whatever. When your mileage is what your mileage is, bro, there's a time where you can't just use that. He got hurt last year because his body's breaking down. You can no longer say, well, Zeke was hurt last year, so he'll be better this year. He got hurt because the dude has taken too much work. Like, he's not going to stay healthy. That's part of why your body breaks down. Everybody says injuries are freak. They're not. You have a higher likelihood of getting hurt, you know, as a running back when you hit that age, bro. I'm just going to go based on the ADP rank. And we are back. I mean, it's so early to go. I've drafted better. I'm not liking that team. It's okay, but I don't like it. Let people sleep on Zeke. You will get most of your Cowboys goal line carries, 24. Let them sleep. You know who's going to get work by midseason, bro? It's going to be Tony Pollard season. You know why? He's going to the moon, bro. That's why he's going to the moon. Raj, appreciate you. We'd love to have you on the next one, broski. We'd love to have you. That's all she wrote for tonight. 1 hour and 35 minutes in the books. That's us calling it quits early. So appreciate all of you being here. I'll see you all tomorrow. If there's breaking news, of course, I'll be live before the 7 p.m. show. But if not, I will see you all because I'm live Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern. By the way, I watched Hustle on Netflix. Unbelievable movie. Especially if you like basketball. That's probably got to be, it might be I was told recency bias on a IG Live when I called it top 5 for sports movies. At least for me right now. Some of that might be just that I loved it, the way that it hit, the storyline and the way that it hit for me. But Hustle, unbelievable movie. Go watch it on Netflix. Unbelievable. That and American Underdog about Kurt Warner. 2 amazing movies. Looks like we got a super chatter that's going to extend this bad
Show
boy.
Extended additional 2 minutes.
Rockout says, give me some more. Give me some more, broski. Rate your team, Rockout? Definitely. Kyle. Let me screenshot this and bring it on so we can keep that timer going. Okay. Here's Rockout's team. Fantasy wants another 2 minutes, bro.
Show extended additional 2 minutes.
Why not? Why not? Why not? So we got Rockout and Fantasy Dog extending the show. Appreciate you both. Let's put that over there. Okay, so here's Rockout's team. He wants me to evaluate it. Let's look at it. JJ Hill, Barkley, Mike Williams, Jacobs. I'm not a big fan of Jacobs, but the value's not horrible. I'm not a huge fan of Barkley, but that value is not horrible at all. I actually don't mind that value. Jefferson Hill. I like Mike Williams. It seems a little early, but it seems like he's going, that high. Mike Williams right now, 5.1 to 5.5, and if you got to take him a little early. I like it. Rockout, I've seen you draft better teams. I would love to know in a real mock if you're going to be able to land Breece Hall here. My guess is that your approach and this strategy is going to crush, bro. Because right here in a normal draft setting, you're getting Breece Hall. Right here in a normal draft setting, you're getting maybe even Herbert sometimes, bro. But you could definitely get, put Burrow here. Give me Breece Hall, Burrow, and then Walker and Tony Pollard later. I'd go light at my running back too to get Burrow, Breece Hall, and you could get Walker in round 7. You could get Burrow in round 6 or 5. You can get Breece Hall here. Maybe even here you get someone like Gibby, and then you're off to the races, bro. So just a little bit different construction, what you'd be able to do. Go Birds. That up, boy, 24. My Cardinals are in for a tough season. The Cardinals have the worst schedule in the NFL. I don't care what anybody says. I've looked at it. There's 1 or 2 winnable games from a strategic standpoint. Anything can happen, obviously, but the back 8 games of the schedule are the worst 8 games I've ever seen for a team. It's so brutal. They're maybe 3 winnable games in that final 8 game stretch. So it's gonna be a rough year for the Cardinals if they don't blow it out of the water and just Hollywood Brown. And once Hopkins gets back. Yeah, Brian, bolt up, bro. I'm thinking Herbert wins NFL MVP, Super Bowl MVP, wins the Super Bowl. Guy's got the best, fastest start in NFL history at the quarterback position. Number 1 in NFL history through 2 seasons in yards, 300-yard games, and touchdowns. Number 1 in NFL history in all 3 categories through his first 2 games. Nobody started better than Justin Herbert. You can tell Joe Burrow is still on my mind from the earlier video. West Coast.
Show ends in 1 minute.
I'll take Carr in the 10th. Okay. It's fine. Nothing wrong with that. Fantasy Dog, appreciate your super chat. Rock out. I like the approach, bro. I think you're going to get the running backs you want with that approach from that draft slot. West Side. Yeah, Arizona. Guys, I'm live Monday through Friday. Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern, and I go live whenever there's breaking news. And you can get all my content here, thefantasyfootballshow.com. Get the text line, on-demand text service. Let's go. Rockout says no. Rockout says...
Show extended additional...
Real quickly.
Graveyard Crew.
Show extended additional 2 minutes.
Rockout extending the show, bro. To the moon. To the moon, rock out. To the moon. Yeah, East Coast. I'm in Philly. Appreciate you being here, Open 24. I also appreciate you calling in, you know, and having the guts to call in and talk about a controversial topic. And especially hearing me tell you, you know, I disagree with you. Look, trust your gut, man. There is an odds percentage that Zeke Elliott could do what you're saying. I think it's low. Doesn't mean it won't happen. Doesn't mean you won't be right. Trust your gut. You love Zeke Elliott in the top of 4 or mid 4. Take him. Give me Burrow all day. But if you like him, bro, take him. Give me Burrow at 4.10 over Elliott, and then I'll just take Pollard later. You know, and I'll feel like I have the better back. I'd rather have Pollard and Burrow than Elliott and quarterback that you get where I get Pollard. You know what I'm saying? Apples to apples, baby.
Minute.
Yeah, Frake is a savage. Graveyard Crew. Zeke went running back 22. The Dino Mock. Oh, I forgot. We're going live on the Dynasty channel. Burrow was a mistake at $42. I was trying to bid someone up. Yeah, that's definitely something you don't want to do if you're not willing to pay it. Frake in the building. Frake is still in the building. East Coast Frake. Get me in the graveyard. Okay. Let's go over there. We got 15 seconds. We can do this.
Graveyard Crew.
I'm going to share this with Terry and Silver. East Coast Tatty. There you go. There you go, broski. You got 3 of you in one site. How are we gonna do this? Back to back, and then one of you. I don't know. I don't know how we're gonna do this. I don't know how we're gonna put 3 of you in one burial site. You know. We got another extended.
Show extended additional 2 minutes.
G Money says, "Don't go. Don't go." Is G Money in the Graveyard Crew?
Graveyard Crew.
G Money. Where's G Money? I don't think G Money is. He is now. G Money. There we go. We're gonna put you with Hoovy. You guys are bunkmates. G Money. There you go, G Money.
Show extended additional 2 minutes.
Yeah, your boy Silver and Terry, attaboy. Your bunkmates. Who goes on the left tombstone? I don't know yet. We're gonna save it for something special. We'll know when the time comes. We'll just feel it. We'll feel it. Party in Frakes and Pearson's coffin. They got snacks. What kind of snacks would you have in your coffin? Pretzels, popcorn, maybe a chocolate bar. What do you got as your snack, bro? Dynasty channel. Yeah, buddies.
Show ends in 1 minute.
Okay, here we go. Dynasty channel. I want to pin it. It's pinned. We're going live on the Dynasty channel for 1 mock draft right now. Hot Pockets. Bro. Hot Pockets in the tombstone. I gotta be up in 4 hours. Alright, yeah, go get some sleep, bro. Appreciate you. Thank you, East Coast Tatty. Appreciate your addiction to the channel. Go get some sleep.
Show ends in 10 seconds.
You can always replay the Dynasty show. Don't worry about it. Mark Cleveland here. Oh, we got another.
Goodbye. Show extended additional 2 minutes.
Raphael says not yet. Not yet. You're not going yet. Appreciate you, Smitty. Hit that like button, everybody. Thank you, Raphael. Appreciate you, man. Where's Mark Cleveland here? I see, okay, let's say Mark Cleveland. Where's Mark? I think Raphael deserves to be in on the tombstone now. So at the very end, we're going to go over there. Akers and JK 2023. We'll address them next season when the time comes. 53 of you still in here. We're going to go over and do a Dynasty mock. Party. Along with Avatar.
Show ends in 1 minute.
What's it say? G Money, appreciate you. Rock out, appreciate you. Appreciate your super chats. G Money, thank you. Fantasy Dog, appreciate your super chat. I appreciate G Money again. Parker, thank you, Parker. Thank you, Matt, for your super chat. Try to hit them all. If I missed anybody, please yell at me. I won't feel. I definitely need to give you your props, so please let me know. Raphael, G Money. I think I got everybody. Rock out. Thank you guys. All right, guys. I'm live tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern, unless there's breaking news. Why? Because I go live. When news breaks, I go live. Anything breaks, I go live. Remember that. Oh my God, this news is huge. Oh wait, Smitty must be live. Let's go do some mock drafts on the Dynasty channel. Dynasty channel is pinned in the chat, the live chat. Let's go. I'm interested to see we're open 24 drafts. See Elliott in the Dynasty mock draft. Punch the thumb up button, says Blackbeard. Blackbeard in the house still. Love it. Brian's still in the house. East Coast Tatty. Go to bed, bro. Go to bed. See you all on the Dynasty channel in 2 minutes.